On this episode, we'll talk about getting back on track. We'll talk about when it's safe to get in a hot tub, and we'll talk about why I abandoned gastric bypass surgery. Hello everyone and welcome to episode 156 of the AskDrA show. I'm Dr. Alvarez. I am your host from Endobariatric.com. Thank you for sending us your questions. As you know, you can always send me your questions using the hashtag AskDrA and through my personal Instagram account. By the way, if you haven't checked out this week's giveaway, you're missing out. Let's go into the show.
I lost an initial 95 pounds, but have put approximately 30 pounds back on. How do I get back to where I was?
All right, so here goes. Very simple to analyze this. You lost 90 pounds or 95 pounds or 100 pounds or 70 pounds. You did really good, but you've gained 30 back in the last 6 months. It's not surgery. Surgery actually took you there. It's you. Analyze you. Analyze what you're doing. Analyze your daily habits. If you analyze those little tiny details, that is what makes the difference, all right? It's that extra bag of chips, it's that soda, it's that daily Starbucks you get. Anything like that, in a matter of time, compounds and gives you those 30 pounds back or 20 pounds back or 40 pounds back. And it's those little details. Remember, surgery is an ally. You need to do a lot for it and help it and see it as an ally to be on track, to be on board. Don't see surgery as like, I got the surgery, I'm still gonna be losing weight. Because yes, you will lose the weight, but it'll get to a point that your bad habits will beat it. So unless you're on board completely, you will sustain a good, healthy weight.
I am 1 month post-op today. Can I get in the hot tub now?
Yes, okay, so check with your surgeon. That's my best advice. Check with your doctor. For us, it's 15 days out until you are able to submerge underwater like a bathtub or a swimming pool. All right, no sooner than those 15 days. If you're 30 days out, it is completely safe, unless you have an issue with a certain incision that you probably don't. And best advice I can give you, check with your doctor.
Why did you abandon gastric bypass surgery?
That's a very good and that is a totally personal question, but I'll be glad to get it out to you guys. I don't do gastric bypass surgery anymore. I believe totally on the gastric sleeve. I believe the sleeve, well crafted, a very pure technique that we have developed throughout over a decade doing this procedure, gives amazing results, as good as a gastric bypass, without looking into the gastric bypass side effects that the gastric sleeve does not have. I'll just mention a few. Gastric bypass patients may have malnutrition, malnourishment, protein deficiency, osteoporosis, anemia, internal hernias, marginal ulcers, gastrointestinal bleeding. I mean, all these issues will happen sooner or later on a gastric bypass patient. That will not happen on a gastric sleeve patient. So why would I do a more aggressive surgery with actually all these side effects that the gastric sleeve doesn't have? And the gastric sleeve will give you great weight loss with a good technique, with weight loss compared to gastric bypass. It just doesn't make sense. So last few years, we have totally dedicated my practice into just one procedure. We actually designed a complete hospital for just one procedure, and the whole hospital, the whole setting was designed around the needs of just one procedure, which is the gastric sleeve. All right, so that is it for episode 156 of the Ask Dr. A show. Thank you so much. Great questions. I hope to see your questions lined up for next week's episode. I'm Dr. Alvarez with Endobariatric.com, where we are changing lives one sleeve at a time. Take care and God bless.